got another good one for y'all today. The way this space is a lot better. And this is going to be a different one. I'm still going to do a surprise video for y'all today, but this one's going to be all about the rising of the Phoenix, because my boy Jake had told me he wanted me to redo that one that I did yesterday. So this is going to be about that. So y'all just give me some time, do what I do, set up everything. Y'all just make sure y'all like as y'all enter the chat, and y'all know how I do. So just give me a few. Rush, but I do a lot better when I just pace myself and take time, so everybody can catch it whenever. But I try to give everybody a chance to look at the live, whoever can catch it. So y'all just make sure y'all come in. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and make sure you like the video. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. And I'm also going to redo another video. I'm not going to tell you which one it's going to be, but I'm going to hit y'all with a triple whammy today. I don't know why. I don't know what type of mood I'm in today, but I'm going to hit y'all. For some reason, I feel like some of you deserve a triple whammy. So but it depends on how y'all support. I know a lot of y'all already going to always support, so I'm not even worried about that. But y'all make sure y'all support all 3 videos. I'm gonna definitely put them out today. Yeah, this is a whole lot better space, y'all. You know, one thing you gotta learn when you create, even if you in the joint doing the studio, if you in the lab, man, it's like all labs aren't good labs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta switch up spaces. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate y'all being patient with me. I had to find me a lab to really work in, because I look for sound. I look for how the picture is perceived. Like I look at everything, so I try to give y'all the best quality. That's why I tell y'all to support and show that love, because I really put a lot into this. I write everything out, so I'm just putting this in. And I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate, all the support I've been getting, all that good stuff. And I'll make sure I read everybody's stuff comment. Y'all already know how I do, what my routine is. So I ain't got to explain nothing to y'all. I mean, some of the new ones, if y'all don't understand, like if you're just new to the lab and everything, welcome. And I do take a little time when I first begin to let y'all know, what I'm talking about and different things like that. But I try to take a little time to set the video up and everything. So I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe so you can get the notifications and everything. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And sometimes when I gotta take out videos, sometimes y'all just don't y'all understand. Sometimes I can tell when certain things aren't right. So y'all forgive me for taking certain ones down at times and redoing them because it takes a lot and I can see certain things. So that's all that is. Okay. Hey, what's going on? I'm about to speak to y'all right. What's going on, Bree Kettle? What's going on, Joanne Lemon? What's going on, Alvina? What's going on, Jake P. Scorpy? What's going on, bro? What's going on, Carolyn? Good morning. Good morning. I appreciate that. I just shared the video, so I'm gonna give everybody a little time. Put my link in. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get started for y'all. Hey, Michael, what's going on? I really appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Joanne Lemon, I see you in here. uh, I don't know if you know my links, Joanne, but if you do, please share them. I really would appreciate it. Thank you. But okay, so, get this set up. Okay, so one thing you got to realize when you're dealing with a Scorpio, man, is we go through many stages, and I know I always tell y'all, always watch out for, you know, let me adjust this just a little bit. I always tell y'all if Phoenix level Scorpios, I always talking to y'all about Phoenix level Scorpios, and you know, I try to explain that to y'all, but I don't think I went into. I have done videos on it, but it's been a while, so I'm gonna do this one explaining the particular stage about the Phoenix level. One thing you understand when you're dealing with a Scorpio man is it's a reason that he's so rough around the edges. It's a reason that he's hard around the edges. When you meet a Scorpio, as you learn and get to know him, you will realize that he's very, he's going to be very different. He's going to be very intriguing. He definitely going to have the magnetic personality. He's going to be very strong, grounded individual. He's going to be an individual of substance. He's a very tough, going individual. He's a very hard person to penetrate and understand. And a lot of people don't understand is a lot of traits that come out the Scorpio man are from the stages, whatever particular stage they're in, whatever experience they go through. A Scorpio is more than just a person of normal characteristics. We are, just like anybody else, we are created by experiences, but when you think about a Scorpio, you got to understand that been with the Scorpio woman is not going to be like most of the women you ever been with, because most people, they might pick up characteristic traits from their parents. They might imitate certain things from people they see. They might read certain things and pick up certain characteristics and build their character, build their personality trait, and imitate certain things. But you got to understand when you're dealing with this man, and when he's going through the Phoenix stage, not before I even go through that, when you're dealing with this man, he's all heart and soul. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you see in this man when he gets to the Phoenix level, it's going to be all heart and soul. You know, like maybe before he gets through those stages, it's going to be hard to really tell. But when he's hitting that Phoenix stage, you're going to realize this man is all heart and soul. There's no beating around the bush. There's not going to be any type of playing around. He's not going to be fake. It's not going to be one of those type of individuals where you got to guess and be like, oh, you know, he's shady, or he ain't gonna be one of them dudes that be like, he talk to you and when he's talking to you, he's like all over here, you know what I'm saying? And I had a dark sunshade. You know, in the earlier stage, you'll see Scorpios with the real dark sunshades. But when we start growing to our Phoenix level, we start to become more comfortable. We start to become more in tune with our true intuition, our true passions, our true nature. Start becoming in tune with everything. We start to become more extroverted. You start to see the more extroverted sides of your Scorpio. If you're trying to figure out where your Scorpio is at, you need to really look into what stage he is. You want to really find out what type of individual he is. You need to find out what stage he in, because if you already dealing with a Scorpio that's very mature, that's very wise, that's very laid back, that has a lot of because I know if you tell me like your Scorpio I remind you of your Scorpio. If he reminds you of me and has personality traits such as myself, then most likely he's on the Phoenix level or in between his Phoenix level. What I mean by in between the Phoenix level is when we're on the rise to the Scorpio level, we go through enormous transformation, and just like other Scorpio pages have talked about, we go through the stage where we destroy everything, where we restart everything. Just the title, it's basically like a living climb out of hell. It's basically like climbing out of a furnace or being rescued from a furnace. You know what I'm saying? When we go through those stages to get to the Phoenix stage. So when we come out of the furnace, it's like we're polished. We're at our perfection. And it keeps growing and it keeps getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of Scorpios don't make it to that stage because the stages that get that before, and it takes to get to the Scorpio, the Phoenix stage, it kind of blocks them. They some of them get burned up in the furnace. Some of them can't take that. Some of them dwell. Some of them can't really stand the heat, so they stay in the between stages. Some of them don't even make it to the between stages. Some of them stay at the bottom level where there's the lizard. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand when you're doing with Scorpio, man, and if he's at a point where he's saying, I understand, I really appreciate it. Y'all let me know if y'all can still see me. Can y'all still see me up in here? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know something. Let me know something. I know Tracy let me know what. Let me know if you still see me up in here. God body, we go through stages, but people only see what we were 10 years ago and how people. Okay, I'm getting some lag, but it's short lived. Okay, one thing you got to when you're dealing with a Scorpio is okay, it's back to normal, Tracy. One thing you got to understand when you're dealing with the Scorpio is that he's going to go through a stage. I had to go through this stage also. And this is the reason why I want to do this video. I tried to do it yesterday, but I don't know what it is about this video in particular. It's like the enemy trying to make it hard for me to do this video, which is the most important video, to be honest with you. But I know a lot of people ain't gonna really see it or appreciate it or whatever. But I appreciate the few of you that's in here. So y'all make sure y'all like if y'all already up in here. Hey Jasmine Moore, what's going on? Good to see you. What's going on, Jake P? Okay. I'm back to normal. Okay. You got to understand that he's going to go through some of the most tumultuous things that you probably never seen in your life, things that you never even experienced. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're dating him during his growing to his extension to the Phoenix stage, because we're going to go through trials and tribulations. It's almost he's redoing everything. It's almost a demolition. It's when you talk about the Phoenix stage, in order to get to the Phoenix stage, in order to be this individual and be the strongest Scorpio that he's going to be, he's going to have to climb, basically, spiritually climb from out of hell, because he has to break through all spiritual dimensions. He's going to have to break through all his you know how people say you got generational demons, generational curses, you know, certain curses and traits or certain habits that had plagued him in his life. A Scorpio, when you talk about people breaking curses or breaking through, being a breakout group out of an individual, you got to think about the Scorpio, because if anybody is to do something like that, it's going to be the Scorpio, because he's going to break. A Scorpio has that passionate charisma, that real drive to really break out of the norm, to really break out of who he is. Most people like to really stay the same. They might add a couple of things to their stuff, but they really don't like to break old habits. They really don't like to transcend and grow. One thing about Scorpio is we always grow, we always transcend, and we always succeed in getting out of stuff, because we are willing to go through the hell it takes to get up out of there. And that's why you will see certain pieces of him. That's why you will see certain parts of him being so different when he gets into these stages. I apologize about that, because y'all see how it is. Y'all see how it is when I really try to get into a real good video. Sound and video out of sync. The realest. Hey, Bree Kettle, is the video still out of sync? Let me know, Bree Kettle, is my video out of sync? Is the sound out of sync still? Y'all let me know, son. Yeah, try to exit the video and coming back, reloading it. Hey, what's going on, the realest in the room? I'm trying to do a little joint, man. They making it hard for me, man. It keeps freezing. Oh, okay. They're gonna make it hard for me, y'all. So I don't know if y'all can see me. I'm gonna write something in the chat for y'all. It's like an old Japanese movie. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I know what I'm gonna do now. It's working fine for me now. It's working good now. Okay. Woo. They get me sometimes. Y'all see how I do, and y'all be wondering why certain things happen or why I do things certain ways, because I don't get the same treatment as everybody else. That's why I be telling y'all got to show that love. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about the other people that watch my videos. I don't know how this thing works, but it is very biased. It's very, very biased, very discriminatory. But I'm gonna restart this video, since they're giving me such a hard time. I'm gonna restart this video, and I'm gonna do another topic. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save this one for the night for y'all. Y'all just make sure y'all come back in. I really hate that it is not doing what it's supposed to do, because it don't make no sense. But I'm gonna restart this one for y'all. So y'all just make sure y'all come back. It's only been 11 minutes, but still, what y'all think? Is it still off? Y'all let me know. Is it still off? Is it still off, Carolyn or Jake or Trey? It's good now. Okay. I don't I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know at this point, because it's crazy, y'all. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to I was trying to do a little video for y'all, but I don't know how this gonna go. Sky 11 hook. I might have to redo this one because really giving me a hard time. Go with the flow. Okay, I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna try to. Okay, one thing you got to realize when you talk about a Phoenix Scorpio, he had to go through to almost a spiritual demolition. You know what I'm saying? He has to go to a stage where he goes through the fire. He has to go through everything. He has to be breaking. He has to be broken down. Everything that he once knew, everything, all the habits that he once had, all the stuff that he once liked, are going to start. He's going to start deteriorating from that. And you can always tell a low level Scorpio because the low level Scorpio is the one that's not really willing to change, the one that's not really willing to really open up whatsoever, the one that's not really willing to look at itself. Because when you get to the Phoenix stage of Scorpios, we always look at ourselves, we change everything, we go through a spiritual demolition. Like I was once an enormous TV watcher. I was like, I had all these bad habits, you know what I'm saying? I broke out of all these things. I had to go through a transformation where I had to pretty much, hey, good morning, happy Sunday. Thank you, Wonders Love, for coming in. I don't know Wonders Love. I might have to restart this one because it's been acting funny. It's been acting funny, and I really, it's been messing up my flow. It's really been messing up my flow, man. Ugh. I'm trying to stir this. It ain't been that bad. It's only been a couple minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna roll with it, y'all. I'm gonna roll with it for y'all, okay? I'm gonna still do another one. So y'all just hang in there with me. I'm gonna try to break it down to y'all. But when you talk about the Phoenix level of Scorpio, we are always breaking down, we are always changing. And one thing that was hard for me was to really break out of the go through the fire, go through the spiritual demolition process, because that's why a lot of Scorpios don't change. That's why a lot of certain Scorpios stay in a certain mood. I stay in a bad funk because they haven't went through that transformation. They still have a lot of baggage. They still have a lot of demons, a lot of family curses and things like that. When you talk about Scorpio transcending to the Phoenix, that means he's rising above everything. That means he's rising. When you think about Scorpio rising above the fire, he's rising above everything. He's rising above all his past. He's going to rise above his dark stages. He's going to rise above all the pieces, all his roadblocks, anything that would block a Scorpio from getting into his highest potential, his highest personality. The Phoenix level is going to do that. They messed my video all up, but I'm trying to make it happen, man. I'm trying to do this for y'all. Bree said, "Do it." Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got all my mods up in here. Hey, hello, mod squad. That's right, mod squad. Thank you, mod squad. I really appreciate everybody. I'm trying to hold there for y'all, man. I'm trying to work it for y'all because they really making it making it a little difficult, whatever. But I'm gonna try to get this to y'all. I'm trying to get this to y'all. But I can already tell the stuff is looking real crazy. But I'm gonna try to bang this one out, man. I don't really want to waste this time with y'all. Do you get a lot of low level Scorpios seeking your help, or do you meet a lot of know it all low level Scorpios? Scorpio, like that's the crazy thing that you. It's crazy that you asked that. Like, unfortunately, a lot of the low level Scorpios, I never got any real Scorpios coming to me for help. It's always somebody. It's sad and it's kind of unfortunate, but a lot of the Scorpios, they don't come ask. They are not the ones that's gonna ask for help. They are. You could tell when they low level because they're not going to ask for help. They're going to it's not really something they really got to ask for, but if they would ask, it would help them a lot. But a lot of times they're not going to ask. They're not going to come to me for help whatsoever. Yeah, this one's really messed up, y'all. But I'm trying to keep it up. This is how I'm gonna do. Since they mess up the flow of this, let me see. Let me see the realest in the room. Exactly. It's always the other people who aren't even Scorpio asking for help about. But I ain't going. But you can't knock that the realest in the room because a lot of Scorpios are not going to ask for help because of pride, because of stubbornness, because of different things. So it's not like it's a good thing, so to say. You know what I'm saying? Because it would help them a lot. I wish I had a person of experience to help me out. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of Scorpio, a lot real private, a lot of them are introverted. You know, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be really real. Like a lot of other Scorpio, I don't really, we not the type that really click together. Scorpio men, we tried. It's like it's weird. It's like we tried to, but it's like I don't know. It's like one of those things like we got to be face to face in order to see each other. We got to be face to face in order to understand each other. We got to be. It can't be no type, no texting. It can't be through doing email. I don't understand why, but me personally, I can reach out through any type of avenue, but it takes you got to be, you got to be on the Phoenix level in order to reach that type of where is the Scorpio unity? Yeah, it's Scorpio unity, but it's more of a silence. It's not like this extroverted, big talkative, big talking group or whatever. They done threw me off, y'all. I really hate this, but this is what it's gonna be. Since everything is all crazy. Nah, y'all coming in, y'all show love. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up. Now I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going the best way I can. Cause I do have plenty to talk about on this topic, but I just don't want to halfway do it. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna push past my Virgo moon that's really itching me right now, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going for y'all. One thing I had to almost go through it's like a cocoon stage. You know what I'm saying? When you're going through the phoenix rising from the ashes, it's a literally a climb out of hell. It's like a cocoon stage. I had to literally isolate myself from everything. And that's why I tell y'all a lot of times when your Scorpio is backing away, when he's going into his own world, it's not because he dislikes you or hates you. This a lot of times because he might be going through the stage that I had to go through 7 years ago. He might be going through sometimes you might have found your Scorpio right at the peak of his entering his Phoenix stage. And a lot of people leave their Scorpio during his cocoon stage, during his evolution stage, because a lot of times they will see him as a Phoenix. He will already be a Phoenix. He will already be the eagle. He will already be mature, but he was still going to a seclusion, an evolution stage. Because he's still going to be steady changing. He's not going to be a type of individual that stay the same. And a lot of times when he goes into that seclusion, a lot of times people that we date, our women that we date, he might become, frustrated. She might become agitated by his actions because it can come off as surprising. It can come off as, being disinterested or whatever. But a lot of times when the Scorpio is going through that, he's literally shedding a shell. He's literally changing everything from what he once was. He's literally leaving behind it's like he's leaving behind all old baggage. When a Scorpio goes through the fire, it's like everything is almost deteriorating. You know how when you see those movies when certain things transform, it's like all the old stuff start falling out off of them, all the old metals and rusty, whatever uniform or whatever just sheds from them, and they become these sparkly, very bright, shining, entities, very, very driven, very leading individuals, it's because he had to go through the stage, he had to shed and literally burn everything that he wants to do, everything that was once holding him back. During the rise of the Phoenix stage is going to be shedded. He's going to he's going to get away from everything. And a lot of times when the Scorpio is going through his rise into the Phoenix, he goes through a lot of turmoil. He's going through a lot of chaos. He goes through a lot of pain in order to make it to this point. Patience is a virtue when dealing with a Scorpio. Hold on, man. I see 3 people just sitting in there, just not liking. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, man. Please make sure to like the video. I'm gonna keep this one. And thank you to all my moderators. And it's crazy. I'm getting in trouble with this one because it's like this video giving me as much trouble as I had to go through in order to get to this point. I think that's kind of ironic. I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's kind of ironic that this video is giving me as much difficulty as the problems that took for me to get to this stage. And it is crazy, but that's how strong the spiritual realm is when you actually have something to say. And one thing you got to understand, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm gonna keep going. You know, one thing you got to understand when you're dealing with a Scorpio is he is not this individual that loves being hard, that loves being, you know, a certain type of way, but it's like almost like this destiny or this type of lifestyle chose us. It's like leaders aren't built, leaders aren't chosen, leaders are born. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to a Scorpio, it's like we rather, if a Scorpio had his way, we'd rather be in our own chair, quiet, and it's, you know, like an old man in our own world, you know, being left alone. But at the same time, when you are a natural born leader, it's like we have to take the baton and run with it. And a lot of times when the Scorpio is going through his lizard stage, he stays in a stagnation. He stays a low level Scorpio that's scared to reach his highest potential. He will stay in a certain funk. You know, that's why when you see certain Scorpios, they have a certain, some of them might come off as mean, some of them might come off as forceful, some of them might come off as being a little too stern because they haven't reached that Phoenix level. They know that they're not living up to their highest potential. They know that they have been holding back. They know that they're not doing, you know, what they're supposed to do. They're not pushing themselves. They're not driving themselves towards that Phoenix level. They're trying to stay around the same friends. They're trying to stay around the same habits. They're trying to keep the same characteristics and the same attitudes. But as long as they hold on to these things, just like a weight in an anchor on a ship, they're going to sink. They're going to sink right down to just like, because we water signs, right? So if they hold on to this baggage, which is extremely heavy, whether it's depression, whether it's childhood demons, whether it's chasing their dreams, whether it's physically changing their appearance, whether it's changing their spiritual attitudes. If they hold on to these things like it's something like it's food on the soul, it's gonna sink them like an anchor. And a lot of times, a Scorpio, they bitterly hold on to the anchor, just like a lot of Scorpio, because it's like that stubbornness. You know, in the Scorpio, that strong personality, it can either help them. I'm gonna say it like this: it's gonna either help you or it's gonna build you. And it's easy. It's easy to find them out. It's easy to find them. I done ran into a lot of low level Scorpios, like damn near having fist fight. Like I remember one time I was with a Scorpio and it was this Taurus woman. We was teenagers. It was a Taurus woman that we both liked. And he was smooth, you know what I'm saying? He had the chocolate, he had chocolate cat, pretty boy chocolate cat, Morris chestnut looking, Morris chestnut, whatever you want to call him. He all up in the way, you know what I'm saying? We sitting there looking at each other. He hit me with the piercing look. I'm hitting him with the piercing look, like what it was happening. You know what I'm saying? He hit me with the grill. I got all black on. He got all black on. You know what I'm saying? He looking I'm trying to talk to her. I'm hitting my lines with her. He coming behind. He hitting that. He like, man, F that. You know what I'm saying? And when we finally got to talk to each other, we like, what's your birthday? He was like, it's November such and such. I'm like, oh man, get out of here, man. I'm like, no wonder you so everything. No wonder you so aggressive. No wonder you so wild, because he had the same. He was a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? He had the competitive spirit. You know what I'm saying? He had the same thing. But at the same time, I could tell he was still on a low level, because a high level Scorpio don't compete. You know what I'm saying? Once they see a woman had their attention on a certain thing or a particular situation, he's a high level Scorpio is not going to try to pull and chase. You know what I'm saying? That's more of a low level Scorpio thing. The ones that try to fight you and all that, do all that crazy stuff. That's the low level Scorpios. High level Scorpios, we try to stay away from drama. We steer away from that, and that's why you see the God body like you see today, because that's why I should have really made the video. I'm trying to, I tried to, do the best I can. I'm only one person, but I'm always get the hard way to go. See how this video, that's why I'm gonna keep it up. Keep it up, because see how this video is. I want everybody to see how this video is, how it was all crazy going in and out. That's how it is when the Scorpio is trying to get to that Phoenix level. It's gonna be entities and dark spirits trying to knock them down. It's gonna be people trying to discourage you. It's gonna be people trying to give us talk about us. It's gonna be people stabbing us in the back. It's gonna be friends walking out on you. It's gonna be girlfriends making you. I don't know. Like I had to change. I had to leave my girlfriend at the time. I had to stop hanging around people that were hanging around. The family members that I used to hang around, I stopped hanging around. The drink when I was going through my transformation. It was real tumultuous. It was real traumatic. So I was trying to ease it and numb it by drinking. So I was drinking heavy. I was Mr. Hennessy. They called me the turn up kid of 2014. It's bad when you in a building of thousands of people and they call you, out of everybody, they call you the turn up kid of the year. That's not a good thing. That's a lot of people be like, man, yeah. I'm like, no, I don't want to be that guy. But in 2014, I was that guy. I was that guy that would buy the Patron and dump it and be standing straight. Like people that used to hang with me and drink with me had to be dragged home. I done literally picked grown men up and cradled them like babies and put them on their wife's bed. I put them on their porch and ring ring the doorbell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, I was a different individual. I was a totally different individual. But I had to go through a transformation. I had to go through a deep change. I had to go through a metamorphosis. I used to be the guy that wanted the crack somebody's onion open. I used to be that person that wanted that be wild out and give you a couple across the chin, take that bottle and crack a fool across the head for being stupid. I used to be that person. I used to wild out and wouldn't care less. I didn't care about the consequences. I didn't care about anything because I was in my low level. I was trying to find my I was trying to find my stance. You know what I'm saying? Because of past situations a Scorpio go through, a lot of Scorpios hold on to those things. A lot of Scorpios bitterly take those things in. And I was the same way. I was the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? I was the exact same person. The energy and the passion that I have now, I had the same thing, but except I used it for doing the wrong things, for indulging in things that were a waste of time, indulging in things that were destructive. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of Scorpios do that when they're going through the Phoenix stage, but when they're rising to the Phoenix stage, because they're trying to figure their way out. They're trying to find their way, their even a level ground, a balanced ground. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, a lot of Scorpios can't find that balanced ground because they have to be, when you trying to reach that Phoenix stage, man, you have to get to the point where you tell you like well, this is what a lot of people don't understand about this. We don't. A lot of times we don't want to um, be this hard person. We don't want to like be the person that have to cut people off. We don't want to be the person that have to change everything all the time. And this is why a lot of Scorpios hold on to. It's not that they're trying to be low. It's not that they want to be low level. It's not that they're trying to be low level. But a lot of them don't want to let go of certain things because they don't want to be looked at a certain way. They don't want to let go. They don't want to stop listening to certain loved ones because they don't want to be treated a certain way. They don't want to be on the outskirts. They don't want to be not liked. Everybody wants to be liked. Everybody wants to be loved. You know what I'm saying? But just because you're liked and loved don't mean you're respected. Being respected and being liked and loved are two different things. You know what I'm saying? And this is where a lot of Scorpios go into almost a halt in their metamorphosis, and they stay stagnated. It's almost like a hitting the mute button in a movie, and it goes nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of Scorpio is no way. If you're not trying to go up, where else you gonna go? You gonna go crashing down, right? And that's why a lot of the low level Scorpios do. It's not because they necessarily want to do that. It's not because they necessarily trying to be a bad person, because they holding on to baggage. They're holding on to grief. They're holding on to drama from the past. They're holding on to loved ones that they lost years ago. I was that same individual. I was that same person. And this is what keeps us Scorpio in a funk level. This is what makes us have these bad reputation. This is why you see so many videos about people beating us up because they dated low level Scorpios. And unfortunately, I'm be honest with you, unfortunately, they outnumber the low level ones, outnumber the phoenixes. It's a lot of lizards. Think about it. Think about it. Even in the regular world, it's a lot more lizards. You can find a lizard under your granddaddy garage. You can go in somebody's garage right now and find a lizard. It's plenty of lizards. It's plenty of snakes. You can go in the woods and find snakes. But how many eagles can you just walk anywhere and find an eagle? Can you just go anywhere and see an eagle? No, it's a rare occasion. It's a rare. It's something that you cherish forever because you're not going to see it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of Scorpios, they want to blend into the circle. They want to. And one thing about us, we're so fixed. And what I mean by fixed, it's like we have a fixed personality. We don't like to change. We not don't like to change, but we like to hold on to stuff. We like Scorpios, and this is why certain times Scorpios can sting people real, but we hold on to stuff really hard. Whether it's people's words, whether it's people's actions towards us, we hold on to stuff very deeply and very seriously. And this is why a lot of times a Scorpio will hold on to those characteristic traits, because even though Uncle Cuzzo, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Cuzzo and them was cool, you know what I'm saying, but Uncle Cuzzo was a maniac. But because the Scorpio man loved Uncle Cuzzo, he want to mimic his behavior. He wants to pick up the habits that he learned from Uncle Cuzzo. He don't want to let that go because he feel like we are very sentimental, and this is what a lot of times keeps us in a stagnation, because we are scared to be that aggressive individual. A lot of Scorpios don't want to be that person that stamp on it and put a pause on certain things. Certain times you got to tell grandma, no, that's not right. Sometimes you just gotta walk away. You don't have to jump up and down and argue with people. Sometimes you just gotta walk away. Sometimes you got to learn to use your feet, man. Sometimes you can't always fuss people. You can't always fuss and argue with people. Sometimes you got to walk away from stuff. Some stuff is not worth it, man. It's not worth your energy, because at the end of the day, what you got to think about, what is it worth? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to find peace out the situation? What do you have to gain from with certain arguments? Certain arguments are worth. If you're going to gain your respect, your peace of mind, that argument is worth it. If you're going to get a clarity in the argument, then it's worth it. But if you're being ignored, if you're being disrespected, if you're going to get nothing but false treatment and passive aggressive behavior, keep your words and keep your arguments to yourself. Keep your peace of mind and keep your sanity, You don't have to argue your points. You don't have to prove nothing. You don't have to drag nobody to understand you. You understand. You need to understand yourself. You don't owe nobody for trying to understand you. Either they want to understand you or they don't want to understand you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Scorpios can't really find that ground because we are extremely loyal. We are extremely we will hold on people like this, arm in arm. You know what I'm saying? Tight. Like yo, you my heart. We gonna ride together. We in this forever. But a lot of times those people be the ones that trying to sink your ship. You sitting there, you an eagle, and you an eagle, and you got two buzzards on trying to fly in the air. You be like, I know you're not an eagle. I know you're a low vibrational creature that stink and eat dead carcasses, but I'm gonna let you ride on my wings because I love you, because you my peoples, because I've known you for 20 years. How did that work? I'm gonna let you hang on my wing because you a lizard, because we've been together all our lives. I'm gonna let you sit and disrespect me. I'm gonna let you disrespect me. I'm gonna let you spit in my face and treat me with backhand treatment because I've known you for so long. You just have the permission to just treat me like a dog. Just treat me like a doggone donkey. Just treat me like a donkey. Hee-haw. You know how people, man, if people could put a leash around your neck, I'm pretty sure they would. If people could put a damn leash around your neck, they would. And a lot of times, Scorpio, we can't. It's hard for us to get out of that. That's because it's hard for us. A lot of times, it's hard for us to see. Hey, this person is poisonous. Hey, this person is really this person really don't got no love for you. It's hard for a Scorpio when we're going through the low levels for us to let that sink in. Oh, cousin such and such, he hates your guts. Oh, cousin, brother, what you call it, talk about you like a dog. Every time you walk out of the room, he talk about you like a dog. That reality and that cowardness and that jealousy and that envy, it's hard for us to let that sink in. Like, yeah, people nasty. Yeah, people really are hateful. Yeah, people will really leave you to die. And they can look just like you, have the same color as you, dreads just shaking just like you, and they will leave you. Just like my boy in the shot said, you will get the people that look just like you, they will leave you. You will get left. You will get left. They will see nothing but your Nikes. Your mama will drive up to the scene seeing nothing but your Nikes and a t-shirt covering you because you tried to hang around the same people that you thought loved you, but they really want you dead. At the end of the day, they hated you the whole time. Loyalty done got many people taken out of here, and many Scorpios taken out of here because we'll hold on to a ship even if it's sinking to the bottom. A Scorpio will hold on to a ship even if it's sinking to the bottom. But at the same time, the rest of your shipmates, they're the same way that you will hold the ship down, they'll throw you over the ship just like we a ship, just like I'm on a Mayflower. It ain't gonna be no racists or no white people or nothing like that. It be my own people. They gonna throw me over the ship before Mr. What they call him, Mr. Tom. Before Mr. Tom throw me over the ship. I don't even like to call them names because I got a billion cousins and all of them. Every name that I name is gonna be somebody's name. So man, see, that's the thing when you got enormous families. You can't. They be like, man, see, look at him. He talking about me, dog. I can't wait till I see him. I can't wait till I see him. The hell with Najee. I can't wait till I see dude. Ooh. But you know how that go. We get the enemies flock like flies. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. See, that was a whole different vibe, right? See, just like in the beginning of the video, you see how I went through maybe it was a reason for that happening. Maybe it was the reason of the video. Everything happens for a reason, right? See, with that mindset, it's because I'm in a Phoenix stage. I can think like that. I can dwell on a more optimistic vibe. I can look at it from a different point of view and see it in a more positive light. I can look at all my options and weigh it out and look for the most positive conclusions. But when I was in my low level, I would spaz out. When I was in my low level, I was not the one. I was the last one to really be patient. I was the last one to really play that because that's who I was. Have you ever seen that part of Baby Boy when Ben Raines would be like, I ain't have my dome on straight. I ain't have my dome on straight. He said, you smarter than me, young blood. You smarter than me. I ain't got my dome. I ain't have my dome on straight. Yeah, that was me at one point. My dome won't screw though. My dome wasn't on all the way straight, and I was quick to take somebody else's off their shoulders because I was ignorant, because I was low vibrational, because I was I was dwelt by wicked spirits, because I was holding on to low vibrational characteristics. The same, I was more quick to bump 3-6 Mafia, but now I'm listening to Beethoven. I'm listening to piano. I'm listening to orchestras. I used to listen to trap music, military music, military hip hop. I call it the no limit military hip hop type music. Like that was my hit right there. That was my type of, that soldier lace up your boots, soldier slim type of, that was the type of stuff I was on, because I like, hey, these dudes understand what it's all about. They know what it is to be in the humidity of 100-degree weather out in Louisiana. They know what it is to be in the swamps. They know what it is to be in the hell holes, to climb your way up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But I realized you can have that personality when you're coming up, but when you come out that hellhole, you can hold on to certain strong characteristics like your courage, your intelligence, your drive, your passion, but you can't hold on to those negative habits. You can't go into a new habitat with the same ignorance. You can't go into a new habitat and embrace a new life with the same old thought patterns. You can't follow and listen to the same people and think they're gonna lead you to somewhere different. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen to, no, you can listen to certain, but they got to be going somewhere. You can't listen to a person that ain't going nowhere and follow people that going nowhere and think because you love them. It's like, man, like I was holding on to people that were literally trying to take me up out of here. But my loyalty and my trust blindfolded me. See, loyalty was like this. This was loyalty, and this was trust. And I was walking like this. This is how I was living, like this. Loyalty, trust, blind. And they were leading me to the gates of hell, into a dark hell hole. And I didn't realize that because I love these people unconditionally. These are the same people I would have laid down my life for. But as quick as I was to lay down my life for, as quick as they were to take my life. So they could have cared less about me. And that's why a lot of Scorpios, I tell y'all Scorpios, if you feel that you are a low-level Scorpio, and you can be honest, you ain't gotta really say it or nothing, but if you feel that you are a low-level Scorpio, are you a Scorpio that's really need improvement, you know how you living, you know how you act, you know what's up. We ain't gotta even discuss that. That's little stuff. But if you feel like you on that level, man, you got to change friends. You got to stop listening to Auntie Sugar Pop and them, because Auntie Sugar Pop don't know what the hell she talking about. Auntie Sugar Pop been doing the same crap for 20, 30 years. What you gonna follow her for? What advice she got to give you? How much can she help you? Uncle Joey ain't had a woman since a woman had him. What in the world Uncle Joey know about giving advice, relationship advice, spiritual advice? He don't know what the world he's talking about. You can't get advice on love and friendship of people that hold grudges for 50 years. They don't know nothing about making amends. They don't know nothing about bridging the gap. They know how to burn bridges and keep people away from you. But at the same time, Scorpios, one thing about us is we realize as we get old, some bridges are worth burning. And this is why the Scorpio goes through that metamorphosis, through that reconstruction stage. More Scorpios know that certain things, a lot of things are worth burning. Even when it comes to us, like a lot of people want to say, "Oh no, I'm not burning my baggage. That's my baggage. That's my baggage. I created it. It's destroying me. It's making my life hell. I'm not growing. I'm not happy, but I'm gonna hold on to my baggage. I'm gonna be nasty. I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be selfish. I'm holding on to my baggage. It's my baggage. It's my baggage. So they're not gonna grow. They're not gonna go anywhere, and they're gonna stay stagnant. They're gonna stay the same way. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, it's gonna weigh them down. A lot of them ain't gonna never exceed. If you got 1,000 pounds of baggage on you, how you gonna touch the sky? You know what I'm saying? Even how my boy said it. How you gonna reach the stars if you got baggage around you? If you got 100 jealous cats around you, how you gonna reach your highest potential when you got a bunch of mean family members around you that don't want to see you change? Sometimes your own family don't even want to see you change. Everybody be like, I can't wait till you change. I can't wait till you get a better person. I can't wait till you do this. I wish you can do that. I wish such and such is doing this. Why don't you do that? Why ain't you doing this? Why ain't it look like that? But as soon as you change, as soon as you transcend, they don't show you no love. They don't embrace you. They don't try to raise you up. They try to lower you down. Crabs in the barrel, slave mentality. Crabs in a barrel. Scorpio, if you want to grow, if you want to transcend to the Phoenix, you got to let go of them crabs in the barrel. You got to burn everything. You can't keep that anchor on your shoulder and think you're gonna fly. You're gonna sink to the bottom of the ocean, and you're gonna be bitter, and you're gonna be in despair forever. You got to let that anchor go, even if it got some. And you can still, just because you transcend, because you change for the better, don't mean you hate people. Don't mean you don't love them. Don't mean you won't ever be there for them. Anybody that I changed, they could call me. They can call me anytime. They can always reach out to me. If they had a problem where they need to talk to me, I will be right there. If I got it within my reach, it's theirs. But if you think I'm gonna sit around you and you chew me up like a piece of trash and throw me away, you got another thing coming. I will raise hell. The same hell I had to go through to get to this point, I'm gonna make you feel that same hell. I'm gonna make you feel the same pain that I had to endure. I'm gonna make you feel the same hunger that I had to endure. Since you don't appreciate the stage I'm at now, I'm gonna show you where I came from. I'm gonna take it back for you. I'm gonna hit you with a throwback. I'm gonna hit you with a throwback real quick. I'm gonna bring you back to reality of who I am, because a lot of people get comfortable because of your outward exterior. They don't know, hey, the person that you seeing now, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm laid back, I'm chill, but I am no dummy on the string. And a lot of Scorpios let people work them like this: marionette, Pinocchios, puppets, yes men. How you supposed to grow? How you supposed to change? You got nothing but a bunch of people kissing your hand pots. You got to have, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't tell it to you. If I ain't love you, I wouldn't say it to you. I don't know what it is I'm going in today, y'all. Y'all hang in there with me. I'm just saying, I'm trying to go in for y'all. I don't know why, but I'm going in for y'all. Let me see. What's going on, Pluto, House City? What's going on, Nina? Thank you so much for coming in. Because you see it every day. The people a lot of low level, not just the low level Scorpios, a lot of people that's dwelling in their low vibration, they will be the most accepted people in our society, the low level, because everybody likes to have a couple of losers You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes to have somebody they can put their elbow on like an armrest. Like, come here, you old little flunky. Sit your butt down so I can put my elbow on your head. You little flunky, you little dirty little. Sit, you better not move. You see, you know what I'm saying? People want that person. They love that person. They get invited to the weddings. They get invited to the cookouts. They get treated like they get treated like gold. They get treated like gold. As long as you where the cheeks at? Hold on, you pull it down a little bit more. I gotta kiss your cheek. And as soon as they walk into the damn building, you forgot to bend over. Like, get the hell out of here with that mess. Everybody like the weak weirdos. Everybody like the coward. Don't nobody got a problem with the coward, because the coward ain't gonna stand up for itself. The coward ain't gonna have no balls to stand up for itself. He ain't gonna say nothing. He blend in. Everybody just love him. Be like, ooh, look, the coward just came here. No, I'm sorry. Look, the coward, Hercules. It's the coward. We always love to see the coward. You sit down and get you a chair with your coward self. We know you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't no threat. Sit your coward self down. We love you. But if the first time you stand up for yourself, the first time you separate yourself from the BS, watch how they're gonna talk about you like a dirty dog that took a dump on the porch, a dirty low down dog that doo-dooed on the porch and rubbed it in on your mama door. They would treat you like a dog that done doo-dooed and rolled around in it. He probably get treated better than you, because they gonna get him. He gonna get a bath. He gonna get a bath and a damn treat. Shit, you ain't gonna get none of that. Unless it's a damn trick or treat. Let me see. How old were you when you going through your transformation stage, God body? Hey, what's going on, Cherise? Shiraz? Let me see. It was 7 years ago when I started. I used to say 2014, but when I start thinking about it and I look back on some of my old posts and the stuff I was talking about, I've been out of this loop since 2011. So 2009, 10, 11, 19, 20, 21. When I was 21 years old, that's when I started going to my transformation. I was 21 years old. I used to, because I started so early, I started being low vibrational. I started doing stuff so early. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have that, just like I said, I didn't have nothing around me. I didn't have leaders around me. I didn't have people protecting around. I didn't have protective people around me. And so I grew up fast. I learned adult stuff way too early. I started doing stuff way too early. So I had to find I had to really, really sit down, like, things just started happening, you know what I'm saying? Where I knew it was a natural change. It just started happening naturally. It's like I just became sick of stuff. I just thought and it just started naturally happening. It was an aggressive change too. It was like I was put in situations where it's like, nope, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna change. It's like things that I was forced. It's like the Lord put in the universe where I had to change. Either you gonna change or you gonna die. It ain't no in between. You can keep doing what you're doing, but you ain't gonna be here no more. You know what I'm saying? You can keep following the same crap and try to blend into the same circles, and you're gonna be miserable. That's just that's just what it is. The realest, and let me see. Y'all make sure y'all show some love. And let me see who I seen something. And y'all show if y'all want to show some love, just like always, y'all make sure y'all like the video, donate all that good stuff. I'll put my link in. Maybe you'll see there was a reason for me to keep going. Cause man, I really went in on this one. I really appreciate y'all though. I love y'all to death, man. I'm gonna put my link in. Thank you so much for my link. My Sky 11 Hook put my link in. You know, if you want to show some love, donate. My email is there. Besides Sky 11 Hooks in the chat room. My Gmail, my Yahoo, I put it in there for you, just in case, because I know how it can be sometimes. It was harder for me to get out of my low level stage because because of my loyalty to people, my delusional loyalty towards people. You know what I'm saying? And because I was young, because I was so young. People embrace the most low level, most despicable weirdos ever just because they like, just because, it shows their character. Don't get mad. Just nod your head in agreement. Just know what's up. When you see people hanging around low lives and kissing their butt, you see what they are. It's like Maya Angelou said, believe them. They show you. They show you. If they show you they hate you, believe them. If they show you they don't like you, believe them. If they show you they don't have respect for you, believe them. If they show you they never gonna change, believe them. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So understand Scorpio Phoenix to rise from death, Scorpion to protect from danger. Yeah. Because I'm able to look at this now and I'm able to y'all excuse me. I'm able to see this a lot more now because just like I tell y'all, like when you're in the lizard stage, you can't see this. When you're in the eagle stage, you could I say when you're in the eagle stage, when you really begin in the eagle stage, you could see it because you flying at an altitude where nobody can weigh you down, where you can look at the horizons, you can look at the enormous picture, not just some picture that somebody throw in your face, not just some picture that somebody tell you about. You get to look at it from your own view, your own wings. You get to look at the world from your own eyes, your own from what it really is. But when you're on a lizard, you can't see that high. You can't see what's around the corner. You can't see what the real picture really is. There's no way to. There's no physical, spiritual way to. That's why it's detrimental. It's so serious that you get up out that lizard stage because man, if y'all don't, a lot of y'all Scorpios don't get out that lizard stage, you're gonna get exterminated. You know what happened to lizards? A life of a lizard don't really live that long. You're gonna fall into a trap. You're gonna get stuck in the trap. Cause they got the traps that snap on you like a mouse. They got the sticky traps that you can get stuck in. You might get poisoned, just like a lizard, because you're sliding on your belly. You don't really see what's ahead. You don't really have that understanding yet. So let me see. Good for you. The burn will hurt as it hell, but it's your ego hurting. But trust me, your soul is stronger than your ego. Believe that absolutely. All the pain that I had to go through in order to get to my Phoenix stage, I really, man, I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna literally die. I didn't have no support. I didn't have that. Oh, it's gonna be okay. I didn't have shit. People were leaving me to die. People left me to die, like Joseph was left in a hole in the Bible. Like Joseph was left in the damn hole to die. That's how I was left in the damn hole to die. But I realized, man, after I was reached, after I came up out that hole, I was stronger than ever. After I came out that hole, I was more militant than ever. After I came out that hole, I was more strategic and more stronger and more passionate and more ambitious than ever. So I don't take none of it. I don't regret none of the pain. But I'd be doggone if I track backwards because of my loyalty and my trust. I won't even let my closest loved one take me down and take me backwards. When I feel like a person's trying to take me backwards to a low vibration of my older self, that lets me know I need to stay away from them. If I feel like I gotta cuss and raise hell to be around you, I don't need to be around you. If I feel like I gotta drink alcohol to be around you, I don't need to be around you. If I feel like I gotta watch my back when I'm around you, I don't need to be around you. If I feel like you're gonna talk about me like a dog when I'm not there, I don't want to be around you. It's a trap. You react on instinct at lizard. Yeah, the lizard gonna react on instinct. Uh, the birds react. Yeah, that's exactly. You got it. See, you got it. The eagle gonna act on intuition. The lizard is gonna act on instinct, which is gonna lead him to a quick death, whether it's him falling in the trap or whether it's him being eaten by another predator because he's slithering on his stomach. He don't want to evolve. He don't change. All he does is shed skin, but he never changes. All a lizard does is shed skin, but they never change. They might get a little bit bigger, a little bit fatter, a little bit skinnier, but they're the same person. They're the same individual. But when it comes to a phoenix and eagle, they always going to transcend. They're always going to grow. But I love y'all, man. I really appreciate all the love. You know, Big Kids, all my moderators, thank you so much. I really appreciate all my brothers, the realest in the room. I love y'all, man. Let me see. I'm gonna go through my comments, make sure I read it. All y'all stuff, man, because y'all got some good stuff up in here. I feel like I'm going through it right now. Scorpio, you feel like you're going through your transition right now, Scorpio? It's not about age. It can happen at any age. You will know. Your soul will call you. Absolutely, your soul will call you. It would just start happening, man. It would just start happening. But yeah, like what Pluto said, it's not about a certain age. It might happen to you. Certain people, it happens to earlier than others. But I'm here as an older Scorpio. If you are younger than me, you know what I'm saying? God body 30 years old. If you're younger than me and you watching me, man, I'm gonna do like the dude did on the Menace Society. Whatever change you got to make it happen, whoever you got to get away from, whatever you got to do to make it happen, just do it. Don't sit and mess around. You know what I'm saying? We can hang around the same old clowns until one of them stab you in your back. We can just hang around the same old gossiping women until one of them spill out your business. We gonna keep hanging around the same old jealous cats until they eventually burn you. We gonna keep hollering towards the same old grouches until they finally snap at you and bite your hand off. Do it before then. Don't wait till it's too late. Do it while it's still early. Do it while it's still early, man. I think it's good to be an eagle, phoenix, and a scorpion. I'm a Scorpion sun and Aries moon. I can be crazy if trouble come. I'm peaceful. Just don't disturb my peace. I hear that, Tracy. Yep, I love hard. I still sometimes have to check myself. Now I let go and I forgive now. Not the person, not for the person, but for myself. Absolutely. Absolutely. I forgave person and just I thought, when you forgive somebody, I believe just like everybody else, you gotta you gotta kiss, you gotta come back kissing butt, you gotta make them like you again, you gotta build up the friendship again, you gotta no, you only start from scratch when you're building yourself up. No, when you had people that done literally try to destroy you, you don't have to you don't owe nobody no friendship. You don't owe nobody no amend. You forgave them, and that's enough. Forgiving them don't mean hanging around and slapping thighs. No, I listen to classical trap oldies. Don't matter to me. I understand that, Carolyn, and listen to what I'm saying. I don't know if you're still in here. What's going on, Archie? If you're still in here, Carolyn, I need to tell. I'm gonna tell you something for real, and this for whoever, not just Carolyn, but for whoever. You are what you eat. You are what you eat. I don't care how intelligent you think you are or how smart you think you are. You are what you eat. If you sitting watching crap all day, listening to garbage all day, saying f this, you can do this. I'm gonna blow your stuff across the room. You gonna start becoming that. You gonna start becoming what you eat, even if it's subtle. Even if it's subtle. That's all I'm gonna say. You are what you eat. Trust me. When I was listening, I tried to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to, it's cool to listen to someone sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just know the difference. Know the difference when you listen to it. Be able to use discernment. Be able to say, hey, that's BS. That's make believe. They making that up. You know what I'm saying? No dog food from soul food is a complete difference. Soul food is not dog food. Soul food is not dog food. It cannot be replaced with dog food. When people show you how they are, let me see. Because it's just like anything. You can't just go on one extreme and you just gotta be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? I like gangster. I mean I like real street rap. I like real dudes that actually tell you the whole story. I don't want nobody telling me how they live OK Corral and did all this and that, but they got 50 police security guarding them. They saying they gangster, but they go in the club and get punched out and get their chain snatched off. You real gangster. Where your chain at though? Where that though? Where your shoes at, bro? Like it don't mix. How you go hard and you doing this? You know what I'm saying? Them same dudes that say they gangster, they be like, oh, can you please put some more pancake on this side? Put some more pancake before they get on the video shoot. Just a little bit more here. I just need a little bit more pancake. You're not a gangster. You an actor. You a very well-paid actor. Understand the difference. And I couldn't understand that in my low level. But when I was a lizard, I used to think these dudes was official. Most of them is not official. You ain't gonna get no Soldier Slims. You ain't gonna get no Tupacs. You ain't gonna get no Scarfaces. You ain't gonna get no Bushwick Bills every day. You ain't gonna get no Little Slims every day. You ain't gonna get no B Jizzles every day. These are real official dudes. These are real. You ain't gonna get no big L's every day. You ain't gonna get no big puns every day. That's why they were legends, because they actually were real. They actually had a story. So just a little something, man. I love y'all. That was sent out of out of respect. Love it when the younger people are doing positive things. But yeah, I love that, man. I love y'all. I appreciate it. I'm out of here. I will have something going on for y'all. Yeah, Big Pun, that's another Scorpio too. So I just seen a thing, you know, shout out to my boy Info Minds. If you you know, like his channel, go support Info Minds. He got some good gangster stories, some real documentaries. He got a good channel. He just did something about talking about Big Pun, one of Big Pun's people. Yeah, but he was a Scorpio, man. And now when I was hearing him talk about that story about Big Pun, it sounded just like I like, yeah, he a real Scorpio. He was like, if he knew you, if he liked you, he loved you forever. But if he didn't like you, he will make you, even if you was trying to hang around, you would feel weird because he would let you know that he did not like you. There was no in-betweens with him. Everybody, all his friends that were with him was in it. He was with them to the end. You know what I'm saying? A real Scorpio. His career he didn't even get to live to see his prime, man. And he outdid everybody. He didn't even reach to his, I believe, like for real, I believe Pun was in the Eagle stage. He didn't even get to reach his Phoenix stage. He was just entering his Eagle stage because Pun was just, he was trying to lose the weight. He was trying to shed that skin. But those people from his past, those demons from his past, from his lizard stages, were pushing him down, were bringing him down. Them demons were bringing him down. He didn't get to escape the fire, and sometimes you get burned up in that fire. You know what I'm saying? Caught you live. Hey, God, by that caught you live. My Scorpio asked me to come meet his close friends after a few years. I felt closer to him because he wanted me to. He wanted them to meet me. Is that a good sign? Yeah, because we don't. I don't know. It's definitely a good sign, but just because he keeps you away from certain people doesn't mean it's a bad thing either. Because sometimes we'll keep you away from people because we know it's not going to be a good mix. You know, these individuals. You know what I'm saying? So made it late, Erica Lee. Oh man, you missed out on a good one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Erica. You missed out on a good one. But just make sure you watch the video and replay it. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate the love. I really appreciate the love. I'm gonna do something, man. I'm gonna do something for y'all. I think I'm gonna drop some type of notification or something like that and let y'all know. I'm gonna do something like that for y'all, man. I'm gonna do it for y'all. But let me see who up in the house. Camellia, are you in the house? I don't know if you got a different screen name. Camellia, are you in the house? My Camellia, are you up in here? Camellia Carnelli, Miss Carnelli, are you in here, Miss Carnelli? Miss Carnelli, you sound like the thing from the what is it, from the Godfather? The cannolis. Don't forget the cannolis. he said don't forget. You don't blow the man brains out. He like, don't forget the cannolis. Let me see. I love the music, but yeah, I am careful. Yeah, because it does have an influence. It's a deep influence. That's another story. That's a deep story. I can do a whole video about music, but that's a whole different story. But I love y'all, man. I appreciate all the love. Thank you so much. You know, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. I love y'all, man. You know, make sure you donate if you can. I appreciate everything. I will see y'all soon. Y'all stay peaceful. Have a wonderful weekend. And please make sure you watch my last two videos if you already. If you like the video, you know, comment, all that good stuff. You know, make sure you check it out. I really appreciate the love. Thank you so much. And I will see y'all soon. Peace.